Hello, this is Donna for Change. And today I want to talk about waiting purposely. There are times in our life where we have to wait, especially as it relates to change. We have to wait for that doctor's report, promotion, conversation, and to take the next step. How do you wait? When you feel there's a change coming, you feel the winds of change at work, at home, in your community. How do you wait? The first thing that needs to be determined is, how do you respond to change? There's a wide spectrum of responses that go from, I don't like it, I do everything I can to avoid it, to, I'm okay with change. Of course, it depends on what type of change. There are some changes that many of us find hard to deal with: the uncertainty, the anxiety, the fear. However, there are some changes where we simply find ourselves waiting, and while we're waiting, our emotions, the stress, constantly playing in our mind. When am I going to find out? What am I going to find out? What am I going to do when I find out? Most of the time, that doesn't serve us. It detracts from our purpose, our energy, and it decreases our belief in what's possible. Now, the change could be something that we consider good. A new promotion, relationship, relocation, increased finances. Or it could be heartbreak, health problems, financial problems, relationship problems. Whether it's good or we consider it bad, how we wait for that news makes a big difference in our overall success. While we wait, many times not having any control over the situation, our thoughts go into a loop. We feel our heart beating faster. We may feel discomfort in our body. We are on edge, wondering what will happen next. Sometimes already prescribing a negative outcome. Can you remember a time when you were waiting for information that was going to make a difference as to what you could or could not do? How did you wait? Due to my liver transplant, I get frequent blood tests. It could be every 2 weeks or once a month. At the beginning, I was on edge. From the moment the blood test was scheduled, I was thinking about the results. This test could come back changing my life again. No matter what I did, waiting for the results to be sent to my doctor and for them to contact me and let me know the results, everything else was affected. I was in a holding pattern. Think of an airplane. It has technically reached its destination. However, it's in a holding pattern waiting to land. Repeating this process every 2 weeks or month wreaked havoc on my nerves. When I got the results, and fortunately the results were positive, from that moment on, I started dreading the next blood test. I had to make a conscious choice to wait purposely. It took time. First, I had to detach myself from my last results. After my blood was drawn, I would celebrate that I had reached another milestone. Each step along the way, I started releasing myself from a constant sense of anxiety. Today, I still take those blood tests. However, now I make an appointment and I don't think about it until I show up for that appointment. After my blood is drawn, I don't think about it until the doctor reaches out to share the results. This helped me to wait purposely, to spend time on the things that were important to me, the people that were important to me. What about you? Have there been times when you felt trapped by not knowing the results? For you, it is different. What you have to wait for, it could be so much more challenging. The waiting time could be longer. It could have a greater impact. However, it is your choice how you wait. If you make a plan, then you actually get a chance at the end of that waiting period to celebrate yourself and your dedication to loved ones, colleagues, clients, and customers. Create a plan to move forward purposely and celebrate the movement. Again, this is Donna for Change. Thrive each day while honoring what's truly important to you. See you soon.